Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second video in my video series where I read the Bible in a melodramatic voice. Little note, later today I will be doing the first video in my video series about Dante Alighieri. Hope you guys enjoy that. But, back to this video series. I stopped at Genesis chapter 1 verse 28. So let's go to 29. And also, I apologize if I seem a little bit spacey. If there's a little bit of a slur to my words, I was up for 14 hours yesterday, and I passed out, and I just woke up, so bear with me, please. Verse 29. And God said, "Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat." So you could read that a lot of different ways. He's going to make meat trees or something. This truly, in my opinion, is grammatically fucked. And God said, "Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon..." there's a space at herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, comma, and every tree, comma. There's just commas fucking galore, and to me, it doesn't make any fucking sense. "And to every beast of the earth," this is verse 30. "And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth." Well, beasts can crawl or creepeth upon the earth. Whatever. Wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat, and it was so. Alright, so birds, animals are going to be eating the herbs. Green herbs. That doesn't support my theory that God was a stoner. Verse 31, "And God saw everything that he made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day." That's the sixth time that fucking shit has been said. Oh, and side note, I don't care that guy was a pothead. It's just green herb this, green herb that. I was just making an observation. I have no problem with stoners. "And the evening and the morning were the sixth day." Chapter 2. "Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made." Now, Christians say that God is all-knowing, all-powerful, all that kind of shit, but he has to rest after he created the fucking universe. Come the fuck on. Verse 3, "And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made." So we're supposed to be held to the standards of fucking God. So we're supposed to rest on a fucking day. Fuck that. Let's cook some shit up on Sunday. And little funny thing, which I didn't know. All three Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, all give God a different day. So figure that one the fuck out. "And God blessed," I already read that. Verse 4, "There are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created, in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens." Okay. "And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew, for the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground." So how the fuck were there plants if there was no water and nobody to like monitor the shit? "But there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground." God seems to me like he likes pissing on people and pissing on things. He likes fucking with water, in my opinion. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. So fucking God, like man became a living soul. So man is a fucking ghost. Isn't that what a living soul is? Fucking you I thought souls were independent of the body. So he created them together, and he became a living soul. That does not make any sense to me. And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And by this time we haven't heard that his name is fucking Adam. and the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden. As opposed to what? Westward? I fucking don't know. Sorry, got lost, and I'll probably go up to 12 minutes or 10 minutes. Just quick capture's been really finicky, so. Okay. And out of the ground made the Lord God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food, the tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So God made it rain, made the trees grow, even though I thought they were already grown, whatever the fuck. Tree that is pleasant to the sight, and what about all the other fucking plants and shit that's poisonous? Maybe that's not for now. Maybe God just put that shit out there afterwards to fuck with people. He created a tree of life and knowledge of good and evil. Okay. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from hence it was parted and became into 4 heads. So there's a river that went out of Eden, and that it was supposed to water the garden. Won't you need an irrigation system if it was just a plain fucking river? Unless you just were gonna fucking make rice paddies and shit where rice can grow in body of water. And it was parted and became into 4 heads. Okay. The name of the first is Poison. That is it which compasseth fucking shitty English, the whole land of Havalia, where there is gold, and the gold of that land is good. There is bdellium and the onyx stone. So apparently they fucking created Pokemon. And I'm gonna get flagged for saying that. The name of the second river is Gihon. The same is it that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia, and we all know how well Ethiopia is doing. And the name of the third river is Hiddekel. That is it which goeth toward the east of Assyria. And the fourth river is Euphrates. So they honestly place this like in Africa. And the Lord God took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and keep it. And yet he didn't dress him. And then he gets pissed off when he fucking fondles himself. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou may freely eat. Poor wording here, God, because then you said you can't fucking eat the one out of good and evil. But of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die. God's fucking lying to Adam. He's not gonna fucking die. And seriously, of every tree, he says of every tree, and then in the next verse he says, there's one exception to that. Fucking poorly worded bullshit. And the Lord God said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I'll make him and help meet for him. What the fuck ever that means. And out of the ground the Lord formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them, and whatever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. I'm gonna stop it there. I stopped at chapter 2, verse 19. Be on the lookout for my video pertaining to Dante Alighieri, where I go into where his name comes from, his life, all that good shit. But other than that, and I'll post a link in the description to the Skeptic's Annotated Bible, where I actually, the chapter 2 where I am, also post where I actually stopped, verse 2, chapter 19, I do believe. Yeah. And then you can, if you wanted to read along, you could go and read it up to that point. So, this is Rez, signing out. Peace out, motherfuckers. And again, be on the lookout for my Dante Alighieri video, and I hope you enjoy this video series. Peace out.